Okay, wow, what a game, huh? It was kind of the opposite of the games we played last week. It was a game of limited possessions, and really proud of our defense. We made enough mistakes offensively to get ourselves in trouble, but defensively we played the run so much better. I don't know what the stats were, but I know we played it way better. Yeah, 70 yards, I'd say. And, we played good red zone defense. We kept them in front of us, and you knew they were due for a turnover, and we got a big one in the end zone. So we overcame some of our own mistakes and some of our things. But, again, I'm proud of the kids. They fought and fought and fought. And we've got so many guys hurt and beat up, and just another guy would go in and play. And that's a good football team. They're very talented. And, they were playing hard as well. So it's great to get off the skid. Now we've got to see if we can take that momentum and go with it. Our freshmen have played 8 games now. So they're not freshmen anymore. We got to quit making freshman mistakes, and got to do a lot better job executing, but it's easier to correct it when you win. So once again, just proud of them.
Paul, last week you mentioned when Blewett was lining up, you thought he was going to miss the kick. This week with one of the best kickers in the country, what were you thinking?
Well, really, I was just hoping, you hope that he's going to kick it low because it's so long a kick. But it was crazy because we blocked it. I see it roll across the line. I go from yelling, get away from it, to run, run, run. So it's like, what a great play by Lance to pick it up. And he got some key blocks, and he made a couple guys miss going down the sideline. I don't care if it was the kicker. He still made them miss. So, we were due. It was our turn. We've had so many close ones like this go the other way. It just, it's good to finally be on the right end of one for a change.
Paul, what was your reaction after you saw the kicks blocked?
The first thing I thought when it went across the line was just to get away from it. But then when they didn't cover and nobody was going to cover, and he picked it up, as he came by me on the sideline, I'm thinking he's got a chance to go with this thing because we had blockers in front, and he had to make, he made the kicker miss. He cut back on either the kicker or the holder, and once he did that and was down the sideline, it was just kind of throw your headset and go back crazy, I guess. So it was just a crazy way to end the game.
It seemed like there were 3 kind of key plays: the pick by Jamal in the end zone, and then Brad's catch down the sideline, a great play by Justin there, and then obviously the block kicked at the end. And basically all season those haven't gone your way. Are you surprised that you finally kind of got some luck?
There was a lot of key plays in that game. Stopping them on third down on the goal line when they're down there a couple of times, and making them kick field goals, and so scoring right before, our Justin's long run right before half to kind of get some momentum back off the option. And we felt like we had a little something going with the unbalanced, but to their credit, they were tough. You'd get a couple first downs, and then we'd screw it up, or they'd make a play. So, they're a very talented team. And we got it down there to start the fourth quarter in field goal range, and then we took a sack. And so we did some screwy things, but we did enough good things to win. And like you said, that was a great play by Justin and Brad. It was a nice catch for a freshman to step up at that moment and make a play. Proud of him.
Adam and the rest of the defensive line really let Golson know that they were out there tonight.
He took some shots. He really did. I told our kids at halftime that he's really taken some shots, and we were hitting him. Adam Gotts has played like a champion. I mean, he gave us what he had. He was pressuring the quarterback and playing the run. He really played well.
What was kind of the key for y'all to bottle up Cook the way y'all were able to there?
We just played better run defense. We made a couple of tweaks this week on the way we were playing, and it helped out. We just kind of played the run better, and guys played hard. He's a very talented guy, but and he broke a lot of tackles, and we missed some, but we had other guys there. We had a lot of guys around him.
You mentioned Justin's run. I mean, you guys just gotten down by 10, and How big was it to kind of answer back the way he did and kind of get him, because he'd thrown 2 interceptions too. How big was it to get him some confidence with that?
Well, I think all the above. You know, it was great. Anytime that you can, you know, the thing about it is, like I told our guys all week, this is a great opportunity for us. It's not often you could play your whole college career and not have a top 10 team play you at home. And in front of homecoming, on whiteout, and all the things going, what an opportunity. So the pressure's on them. It's not on us. I mean, we're sitting there 2-5. They're the ones who are trying to go undefeated and get in the playoff. We've already took care of that. So it's like, you know, if we could stay close and keep it within one score, I felt like, you know, we'd have a chance. You have to give them credit. They took that thing with a minute and got it down there in field goal range.
Did you think he was trying to go for the field goal, or was he just trying to catch you off guard with the run there in the last minute or so, Jimbo? It seemed like he was a
I
little.
think that they were going to run the ball and see what they got and then go, because we were in our dime defense kind of, and so they run at the bubble and see if he could break one. When you got a back like him, you got a great chance to always break, you know. So I think once they got a little yardage, and then once they hit that screen, a little delay out of the backfield, and he broke several tackles and we missed several tackles, it really kind of got him down there.
You used a lot of 3 down linemen look. Is that response to what they were doing, or just what was the genesis?
That was just some dime defense on 3rd and long. We haven't played a lot of zone defense, and I wanted to play some zone. We need to do it and help our corners a little bit. And I thought that our defensive coaches came up with a really good plan, and that was good for us on 3rd downs.
328 yards rushing tonight, but it looked like they were hard yards.
Yeah, well, it was a fast game. I mean, there was 3 possessions in the second half. Each team had the ball 3 times. So you're not going to accumulate a lot of yards, but that's a good way for us to play right now. You know, this is old school. We ran 59 plays, they ran 55 plays, as opposed to the teams that are running 95. If there is a talent advantage, that diminishes it somewhat. And it puts pressure on the other team if they're not, you know, they got the ball 1 time in the 3rd quarter. Their second possession in the second half, I believe, came with about 8 or 9 minutes in the 4th quarter. You know, so hard to score if you ain't got that thing.
On the block kick, going back to it, it seemed like the defense had formed a wall on FSU. Was that just instinctual, or is that something you guys have practiced?
Well, anytime that you have a return like that, it's usually a sideline return, and it's just second nature to get out there. And the one disadvantage of, you know, when somebody returns one on an extra point field goal team, you got all those offensive linemen in there blocking, so they're not very good at covering. And, you know, he picked up some nice blocks, and Lance did a great job running too.
You mentioned the way you ate up pretty much the whole 3rd quarter. And last week you mentioned that the offense was starting to look, in a way, more like us. You were starting to reckon. Would you say that you took another step toward that?
You know, we're used to putting up way bigger numbers than that, but the number that counts is 22 was more than 16, you know, so it's we had some execution problems at time on offense, and we had some missed assignments on key plays and key times. But we're playing with a lot of young guys, and that's just part of it. And our older guys got to make better decisions. You know, when things aren't there, we just got to eat it and move on.
The 4th and 5, what was your? I mean, I imagine, was it you're going to go for it the whole way? Was there any doubt about?
No.
And was the play designed to go to Brad, and what were you trying to?
So,
We're
yeah,
trying
it
to
was just a switch route. It's an option route, post wheel. They can either pull up or go deep. And when Brad wheeled, you know, he had 3 or 4 steps on the guy, and Justin put it in there, and he made a nice catch, big catch for a freshman to make.
Justin, he had that play before that, I guess. I think, well, he had a play pass out of the end zone to Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
He was evading pressure. Like when you're watching that, I meant like he's in the end zone. He's nearly brought down. Kind of what were you thinking as you were watching this play?
I was thinking our pass protection wasn't very good by the A back and the B back. We're max protecting, and we're still not very good at it. and it puts him in a bind sometimes. But when he gets in a bind, he's got to make better decisions.
What can a game like this do for the team the rest of the way now?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, certainly it's good to win a game. We've lost so many close games in this year. Other than the Clemson game, we've been in every game in the fourth quarter, and we just hadn't got the breaks. Like today, we got the breaks. I mean, we got the tip in the end zone and caught the ball, and we blocked the kick. So all those things have been working against us, and maybe they'll equal out here the last half of the season.
Again, the last play, like, what is it emotionally to watch a play like that?
Well, by that time, you're drained. I mean, it's like I'm over there thinking about overtime, truthfully, if you want to know. I mean, I'm getting in my mind what I want to do offensively in overtime. And, when I saw the kick blocked, I was really excited. And like I said, when I saw him coming down the sideline, I got super excited because it looked to me like he had a chance to go.
One of your senior leaders, Jamal Golden, really came out strong tonight, had a good first half.
All our guys, I told our guys after the game, I'm really, really proud of our football team because all year they've played hard. It hasn't been effort. And again, tonight, I mean, gosh, we had so many guys out. We were down to our third or fourth safety there at the end. I found out 20 minutes before kickoff that Patrick Scove wasn't going to play. It's just like you had DJ out, then Step got hurt. I mean, we were just one guy would go down and somebody else would go in and play. Down on the goal line, I looked and the two freshman linebackers, Brant Mitchell and Victor Alexander, are in there playing, but they didn't blink. Guys just kept playing, and you got to be proud of them for that.